A couple of days ago, I uploaded a video called Bad Days, talking about how I've had a really rough few days now, or that day. Since then, boy, have I been through some stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's just been a horrible year for me. Just like, not just 2020, but like, ever since actually almost exactly a year ago, I think even further than that. Things went to hell for me. Just around the time when My Little Pony ended, my life just actually, to be honest with you, long before that even. But yeah, at that time it was just at the worst point, which is why I cried so much during the finale, because I had so much going on in my mind. It was a lot. I was going through my breakup with my ex-girlfriend, and the relationship I had with her was just not great. But I was convinced that it would be, and I just fooled myself into thinking that everything was going to be alright, and it wasn't. So, you can imagine what the time was like after that, feeling lonely, and yeah, the only thing that ever really helped me was my friends that I made online. Work wasn't really easy either. Obviously, one of my biggest things that I am depressed about is my weight gain. I would never show you my body right now. Not that I do that anyway. I'm worse off than I was back when I was horribly fat in 2015. I'm way worse than that now, which is making me just mega depressed thinking about that. Because I remember the tough road I went to get back out of that. And I know that I'm gonna have to go down that road again. And I just can't. I don't know. It's just, I can't get into it. It's been really hard. I don't know what it is exactly. It's a mix between My Little Pony ending, which was the main thing that was on this channel, which was the main thing that made me like really happy with doing stuff. It drove me to interact with you guys, which was lovely. I was so excited to upload videos back in 2014, 2015 because of the amazing feedback I got. I got so many wonderful people, so much acceptance, and I felt so complete. I felt like I finally found something that I love doing. And not to say that I haven't loved doing YouTube all these years, it's been great. I never really took off, which I always wished for. I mean, I guess I can't complain about 12,000 subscribers, which is almost what I have. I can't complain about that. At the same time, I kind of sort of wish that it would become a job, which it never had. Because it is one of the things that I would love to do as a job, and it just never really took off like that. I guess it's because I spent so much time on and off. I had so many breaks and so many like dramatic stuff happening back in the day that I just couldn't keep count of it. So many update videos, so many trash content that you never cared about, and my computer kept breaking. And now that I finally got a good setup to do this stuff with, but My Little Pony ended. If it kept going for several seasons more, then that would have been great. I would have loved doing that. Anyway, it's been super bad lately. I'm not happy. I'm really not. Just fucking look at me, dude. I look like a fucking mess. I feel like a mess. I don't feel happy. And the amount of times I've wanted to just end my life in the past year has been more than I could count. Because I never thought that I would be back into that. And I just gotta stop before it gets worse. Because I'm not feeling the excitement anymore. I can't. I don't have the energy to do YouTube anymore. It's just takes out the energy that I need to do other things, like get myself back into order. Work is doing a fucking chore on me because every time I go to work, I I feel like my clothes don't fit, and I get really self-conscious about it, and I become depressed. And then I go home, and then I try and do something about it, but then I'm like, should I do YouTube? Should I focus on that? I'm just never sure. And it becomes like an evil circle of where I become depressed because I never feel productive. And it's all because of this. It's all because of, like, I don't have the drive to do YouTube anymore. I don't have the excitement that I used to have. Even though I've been enjoying Halo and the new attention that's been getting. I need to get back into order, and that means I gotta go. So yeah, I guess this marks the ending for me. It's been a fun ride. It's gonna be a huge part of my life. It always will be. I will always remember the times that I had. Through good or bad. I think I've been doing this for over 6 years now, which is crazy. Not nearly as long as some people have, but you know, with the amount of subscribers I have compared to some people who's been doing it for years, who has like millions of subscribers, I feel like I'm more entitled to say that I've done a better job, even though I haven't. You know what I'm trying to say. Why am I getting teary-eyed? Fuck. I'm trying to say this without sounding like I'm saying goodbye forever, but I think I am, because I know that I'm gonna miss it, but I think it's for the best, because I think my time has been done. You know, I think I've done what I came here to do, which was leave a legacy, I guess. The legacy of me. It's on here. It's going to be there for forever, hopefully. And you know, if stuff gets taken down, I'll try and get it back up. But I think I'm done. I don't want to stop uploading and not tell you about it. I want you to know what's happening. This isn't just because of the bad day I had. It's been building up for a long time, and I've had this thought in the back of my mind for a while. I try to like get back into things now when I started doing Halo again, but I just haven't. I kind of felt the thing that I needed to feel, which is the drive to do this, but it just keeps ending up in the same place because I can never really find that oomph that I need. And maybe one day, if I find that, maybe, just maybe, I'll consider doing more. But I think I'm done. I think my work here is done. I don't really know how to thank you for everything you've done for me. You guys have made some of the past years my best years ever. But this last year has been so horrible that I couldn't even explain it to you. I'm sure a lot of you have had it bad too with the whole COVID stuff. Yeah, I think this year has been the worst for everyone. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say besides just thank you for being with me all these years. To the old ones and to the new ones. If you're new, I have a surplus of My Little Pony reactions if you want to go back and watch it. Which maybe if I feel like it one day, maybe I'll check them out myself, see how I was like back in the day, because I've never really rewatched any of my videos because I feel like they're all going to be cringy. But then I checked one out and it wasn't that bad. So yeah, I recommend checking out at least my first 3 seasons, which that's fun, right? Before I did the face cam, I kind of regret doing the face cam at all. I kind of wish I had a secret. I had a secret all this time, because I don't know. I feel like it would have been better, and I would have enjoyed it much more. Because I feel like as soon as the camera hits my face, I get suddenly like, oh, I get stiff, and yeah, I become pressured. So yeah, do that. Check that out. And while you're at it, check out all the other wonderful people that does YouTube. Like all of my friends that I couldn't really list right now. I know Luffy He wants to do more videos. Check that out. He's one of my best friends, probably my best friend ever right now. So please support him, make him happy. He lost his dad recently, which is just absolutely horrible, and I felt it too when he told me, because I knew him. So that was really horrible to know about. I'm getting teary-eyed. What? Damn it. Yeah, I knew him. I met him. So it got me a little bit emotional when I heard about it, and it made me really sad for Luffy. I'm just horrible dealing with deaths. Even if I don't know the person very well, I become really emotional. And even just talking about it, as you can see, it's tearing me down. My grandma is becoming very I don't want to say demented. It sounds weird, but senile. That's the word I'm looking for. She's becoming very senile, almost at the point of where she doesn't remember stuff very well, and I'm just dreading the day when she stops remembering who I am, which is probably not far away. And given how weak she's become and how fragile, and it's a lot. And she's been there since I was a kid, and her dying is going to be really hard for me, which I feel is right around the corner. And that's gonna kill me. That's gonna actually pull me into hell. Anyway, I don't want to dread the future. I don't want to dread the past. I'm gonna try and live a life where I don't fear what has happened or fear what's gonna come. I want to try and live in the now and not be afraid of what's gonna happen and worry about the past. And wish I could go back to the way things were, because that's just, you're gonna kill yourself thinking like that. Yeah, I know I'm gonna miss it as soon as I stop. I know that, but it's just the way things are gonna have to be, because I feel like it's the only way for me to truly head in a straight line from now on. I don't want to go back into what I used to be. And here already I'm worrying about the past. But yeah, it's been so much for me lately. I've lived like a fucking hobo pig for the last week. Been eating myself to sleep, literally. I've been crying myself to sleep, huddled up in a fucking ball, crying in the shower. I feel bad for my cat. I feel bad for anyone seeing me. For the people that I work with, for customers at work, for my family seeing me, which is why I've been staying away from my family for a long time, because I don't want anyone to see me like this. I am really thankful for all the wonderful comments that you all left in my previous video. Like I said, this has been building up for a long time, and I feel like this is the right thing to do for me personally, because I don't want to keep pushing myself to do something I don't really enjoy anymore, even though I love doing it. I love just thinking about doing it makes me depressed. And I need to reduce as many things as possible that's making me depressed right now, okay? I just need to find my happiness, and it's not here right now. It's not here. But I will stay on media. I love you. I love you so much. All of you. You've all been both the wonderful, most loving fan base I could ever ask for, and you've also been a huge inspiration for me. I don't know how to explain that exactly, but you've been that. Yeah. I've been rambling for about 15 minutes now, and I'm trying to delay the inevitable, but what I'm saying is, thank you so much for the memories. It's been great. It's been a ride. I'll never forget it. Like I said, it's going to be part of my life forever. It'll be living on in my heart. So thank you all so much. Namaste. And goodbye.